Okay guys, so I am here to do a recipe video for a recipe that I found on Pinterest. It's called Holy Yum Chicken. It's supposed to be really good. So I thought I would start doing some videos on stuff I found on Pinterest and see how I like it. Maybe I'll do it like once a week or so. So for this recipe, I'm modifying a little bit to what we have in the house. Let's see, Let's see, it calls for 1.5 to 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but we are going to be using fresh chicken tenders. Then you need some Dijon mustard, cornstarch, rice vinegar, rice wine vinegar, we're just using the distilled vinegar, some maple syrup, salt, pepper, and then rosemary to garnish, which I'm lucky we got some from the garden. So what we're going to do is we're going to start, and since we don't have aluminum foil and I'm just using this pan, I'm going to grease it a little with a little olive oil, and we're going to start mixing up the ingredients. Alright, you need 1/2 cup of Dijon mustard, then you need 1/4 cup of maple syrup, then 1 tablespoon of the vinegar, and then you need 1/4 teaspoon, sorry, 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Alright, now I have the salt and pepper and the rice wine vinegar, maple syrup and Dijon mustard, and I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to put it into my oiled pan, or your pan, as it says in the recipe, calls for it to be lined with foil. And by the way, I'm going to link the recipe in the description box in case anyone wants to, you know, do it exactly as they do it, or if mine's too hard to follow. But yeah, so I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to put the chicken into my pan and then pour the mixture over it. Alright, so I have oiled my pan and laid all of my chicken out, and now I am just going to cover the chicken with the mixture and make sure that it is completely coated under and top and everything, so everything gets the nice flavor. Alright, so now I have the chicken completely coated, and I'm going to stick it in my oven, which, if I forgot to mention, has been preheating at 450 degrees. So I'm going to put it in the oven and cook uncovered for 40 minutes. Okay, so my chicken didn't take as long because I have the chicken tenders that took about 29 minutes, and it's all cooked through. So I took my chicken out of the pan, and like in the corners it got a little burnt, so I decided to just wipe the pan clean and take the sauce out, and I put it looks like a lot, but it's just 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and I am going to mix that together so it can thicken up the sauce. Alright, so I mixed it all together, and and let's see, it came up with a nice consistency, just, you know, a little thicker but easy spreadable. And so now I'm going to serve my chicken and pour the sauce over it, and then I'm going to garnish it with a little rosemary. I think it says about 1 tablespoon, but of course you can do as much as you want. Alright, so here's the final product. Looks really good and the sauce tastes amazing, so I'm excited to have it, and I think Carter will like it too. Well, we just finished dinner. Well, I did, and I ate all of mine. It was so good, and Carter loved it. Huge hit. He wants a little bit more, so yeah, definitely a good recipe. I would definitely recommend making it.